Okay, you guys, I'm gonna tell you, before I put that chair down, I decided to grab one of my mirrors. I have two of these because I wanted to see if I would play with that, because it's more of a kind of like a champagne gold color, but it does look like it has a cream hue. I'm gonna pull it in, that right there. And look at that, and I bring out the one lamp. As you can see, like I say, I have an idea, you guys. I don't know if you're like me. I have an idea exactly what I'm gonna do, but when I start setting things up, a lot of times I see, no, do this, no, do this, no, do this. And typically I always like to follow my instincts. So I do think I'm gonna bring these in the space. I have my lamp. The other lamp is in the storage, plus the bulkier lamps that I did want to bring out. But I'm finna be okay with using these. I still have to go to the storage, you guys. And I typically leave this in place for the simple fact is I try to make sure that because of this couch, I want something that has a semi-length of the couch. It can be a little shorter but almost catches the length of the couch, and this mirror does. Plus, even in the space, because I tell you guys, I make the space appear way larger than what it is, and my living room is a 13 by 14 and a quarter, which is pretty decent space, but not for, because I like oversized pieces. I am going to change this out. I do have this one. I have two. I've had these probably 6 years. I bought them from Kirkland. I don't know if you can still get them. And these mirrors are, I think they're 36 and a half by 67 and a half. I think that's the measurement. I'll tag the original video for this somewhere down in the description, so make sure you check that out. And I'm gonna probably put it in the iCard as well. But I'm gonna get the other one, and like I say, it is gold. Thanks again, family, for tuning in. Make sure you do become a part of our branded channels. That is Her Home Is, Sora Sky Home, Mindfully Styled, and Glam Queen DIY. All links are down in the description, and I would love to see you there. I'm gonna take down my Asper sconces, bring in my other gold sconces, and I'm gonna go from there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the gold. We're gonna go with the gold. So with that being said, I'm going to take this one on down, bring in the other, and I'm hoping that I can hang it, but I do think this nail hook here is gonna be a little too wide for this one. I'm gonna check and see, but that's what we're getting ready to do, you guys. I've already changed out my screws, you guys, because these are heavy. And you guys, I use weighted screws for when I'm hanging items, because these in these pictures, you guys, the measurements are 30 and a quarter by 43 and a half, but they weigh like 36, 37 pounds. They feel heavier than that, but what I typically do is I use whatever my weight is. I'll double the weight on weighted screws. So, and in actuality, these are 80-pound screws. This is 30, like 37, just say 40, so it's twice the weight. So I know once I put them up, because I use weighted screws, and there's a difference. They will hold my heavier item pieces. Some pieces look heavy but are real light, and some pieces are extremely heavy, like this. The mirror above the couch is super heavy, and I think that mirror weighs like 67 pounds. So, but I got my screws in, And now I'm gonna hang. She's even. She is even. Yes, 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 and yes. So, I'm going to clean these before I put my chair down. I got my microfiber cloth. I still like to clean the way I do with my Koenig. Now that clean, I am going to put that couch down, and I'm about ready to quit for today. Wow, you guys, I done flip y'all sideways. Sorry about that. Got the chair in place, and look at that against the carpet. There are those mirrors and the lamp. I hope you can see what we are doing in the space, but I am loving it. Let me straighten up the chair, and I'm gonna bring the pillows back, but like I said, they are not the color that they need to be, and we're gonna just go with it. Loving it. Well, I'm loving it. TJ got to see it yet. She's at school, but I am loving it. I'm going to put the lamp up, bring in my odd pillows, and I think I'm going to quickly have to make a run to get my pillow covers pictures too much. I'm gonna get everything, probably but the pictures, because I do want to put my the right pillow covers on the chair. Hey fam, just woke up probably 30 minutes ago, and I have been wanting this wall here black for a minute. So I just made up my mind. Set it up for fall to do what I wanted. And I want this wall black, and I'm going to let you see here. Come. See my colors there? TT wants the gold. I'm going to leave the gold. But this is going to be my happy medium. What we are doing is I'm going to paint this wall. And my colors still are going to be my colors, which is that hunter green, really more like emerald green with gold. I'm going to do some white and some black in here as well. So follow me along, which you're just going to have to see this process. That's all I got to say. Yeah, follow me along. Now, when I end up, because in my mind, you guys, I'm going to tell you how my brain thinks. It's because I see color patterns. And when I walk in a space, I can see when it's time to change up the color. And all of these colors are still based off of the current place I am, because colors play a vital role in my everyday life. My home is super cozy. Everybody that visits my home want to rest and relax. So I do know my home is super cozy and inviting. But that's because I tell everybody, that's the outward expression of my inward tranquility. So I want this black, and I'm going to tell you, here are the two colors that I'm leaning toward. The style still going to be the style. You know, we do cozy looks, and I'm finna actually change up a few things, but you know, I do cozy looks, and my colors is going to be black, white. I had silver, but I'm going to do black, white, and gold. Or I'm going to do green, gold, black, still with some subtle tones of white. Even with the black, white, and gold, I'm going to have a few subtle tones or another pop of another color in there. But that's the direction I'm going. So at this stage, and as you can see, because it hit me, you can see we're not prepared to paint. That's what we're doing. We're painting. So I'm going to paint this, and I'm going to look at half, because here's my thing. Even if this go black, because I want the emerald green, I'm painting all of the other wall color green. You heard me right. So if I go green, they're all going to go green. If I do black, this wall will be black and everything else will be white. But either way, it's going to require me to paint. So with that being said, let's finish this paint job. put 2 mirrors back in my handy dandy hamper. TT got up and helped me do the baseboard. Now, I want the white. TT still wants the gold. So, because this is me and her house together, I'm going to oblige her and keep the gold. So we're going to do the hunter green and the emerald green and the gold. And you just got to see, this is still going to stay in the space regardless with the black, but you got to see what I'm going to do after this. Yeah, after this, so we're going to see. I may change my mind, but that is that. I'm getting ready to do my sweep and mop up. and I'm going to, as soon as I'll let you see what the space is looking like, it stuff's everywhere. So, with that being said, but you guys, I am loving this black on this wall. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I told you before I was going to paint my door black. I'm going to probably hold off on that. And here's my dilemma. Well, it's not a dilemma because, and I don't know if I'm going to give out the spoiler. Like I said, this is real life right now. We're doing work. We're working. With the emerald green, you guys, this is what I see with the emerald green. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and decide, because I'm going to have quite a bit of emerald green coming in the space, because my walls, you guys, are going to become emerald green. As you can see, I do got my gold sconces. I do have my gold mirror sitting behind me. I have stuff everywhere. So I do have my gold sconces in. So, emerald green, if I stay emerald green, it's going to make me do a slight investment on something that I wanted. And the only issue is here at the mini villa, it's the size of the couch. Because, yeah, and that's all I'm going to say. But I'm going to decide, but in the meantime, in between time, we are finna to set my space back up. Get it back clean and organized, and there's my gold mirror sitting right there. So get it back clean and organized. You see, I do have black spray paint and some green. Like I say, just follow me to see what we were gonna do in the space. So make sure you're checking out the DIY channel, because you're gonna see what your girl intention was. So with that being said, this will conclude this segment of the video. You stay tuned. I do think there will be another video that comes after this, 1 or 2, before you get the living room tour. I do have 2 items that I am still just 3 days off from getting. So once I get those items, and it's only going to take me maybe 7 to 10 minutes to do what I need to do. Once I get the items, then I will actually give you my fall living room tour. But drop me a comment if you're loving that black. Well, you can drop me a comment now. Even when I ask you to comment, you guys, let me tell you something. I'm just asking you do you like something? I'm not actually asking you to tell me what you will put here, there, there. No, because I tell you, my house my way, your house your way. I like what I like. You don't per se have to like my style or anybody's style. Why can't you see what's present and draw from it to inspire you, instead of making you say, become keyboard ninjas and type all kind of foolishness. But I still laugh about it. I just want you to know. Yeah, I still laugh about some of the comments. I was like, wow, do they really think they can make you do something in your own home? Really? But that's still neither here nor there. Still, I hope this inspires you. Once again, make sure you come back, because you you are vastly approaching the full room reveal. And like I say, my dilemma is, because I was going to go emerald green on the wall, am I finna bite that apple? Because whatever it is finna be bitten. It's finna be bitten. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in another video. You know we're still dropping videos every day for Vlogmas. I have missed, I think, one day. It was 2 Saturdays I knew I was gonna miss because how I dropped them in schedule. But for the month of August, you'll only be missing 2, maybe 3, because you're getting daily videos. But with that being, how many times you gonna end this video, Tammy? In this video. With that being said, on the real, I'll see you guys tomorrow in another upcoming video. Tell them bye, TT. Bye, family. We see you guys tomorrow.